So Bungie just threw Strand in the garbage. What the hell are you doing, Bungie? Today on Twitter, we got some updates regarding some confusion and concerns in Destiny 2 after the recent update. A lot of bugs, like access to assets with grapple melee and all this other stuff, generating orbs of power, assets and hands-on potentially not properly, creating orbs, stuff like that. But we got some clarification here, and you've probably seen it. Morning Guardians, we missed some patch notes this week. Yeah, you think? Some? We'll mainly cover the first three because that's really where things get aggressive to Strand and nerfing it. But here we will cover this little thread. Oh yeah, let's get into this. I'm gonna get angry again. So, when access to assets and hands-on are equipped, players will only receive super energy from one of the mods, not both. Now they continue on saying this: when firepower and heavy-handed are equipped, players will only spawn one orb of power, not two, when killing an enemy with a grapple melee. Grenade Kickstart will no longer activate when grappling to a grapple point, and thus not expending any grenade energy. Reduce the super gains from access to assets when getting a grapple melee kill after grappling to a grapple point, and thus not expending any grenade energy by 50%. Previously, this varied from 1 to 5% depending on the target tier. With this change, that's now 0.5% to 2.5%. So if you guys haven't noticed, they nerfed Strand. They just flat out nerfed Strand, and many builds that were revolving around a lot of orbs of power. Now, there are still many ways to generate a ridiculous amount of orbs of power. Annotation here to one of my void builds, I don't know which one it is, but you're going to generate tons of orbs of power because the activities you'll likely be doing have void shields, and you're using void weapons and void subclass, and yeah, you're generating a lot, you're throwing a lot of grenades. It's ridiculous. It's still gonna be pretty good, but they still nerfed it in a way. And when it comes to Strand, guys, they took a hammer, a nerf hammer, and struck down Strand in kind of a significant way. Now, how bad is this? I mean, I don't want to find out. I'm probably not going to use Strand for a good bit. Maybe they change it and it gets better. Maybe they revert some of these quote-unquote nerfs. But it's just ridiculous that Bungie has continued to nerf the player's fun while not addressing some of the issues in the game revolving around design choices, enemy types. Again, they've adjusted champions a bit more because there's more ways to kind of deal with them now, but God knows how long did we deal with these simple, you have to use these weapons in order to deal with these champions. It was frustrating, and I get it. Bungie has a history with Destiny at least getting better over time, but some of the stuff they've done recently, whether it's Season of Disappointment or specifically Defiance, sorry, I'm spoiling a video that's coming out in like 2 days, or not tomorrow, the day after, whatever that is. It's frustrating. This stuff is not fun. This stuff isn't needed. This stuff isn't breaking the game. Like, I don't see the issue. I don't see where this was breaking the game. Now, Starfire Protocol, for example, with some of the stuff it could do, you know what? Yeah, nerf it. Definitely nerf it. Heart of Inmost Light, for example, an exotic chest finally got a nerf with Lightfall. Now, it's not crazy because there was different ways to benefit your recharge rates, but like now it's like, shit, is that going to become a crutch exotic again? I don't know, but there's just things that Bungie does is just confusing me. It's mind-boggling me, and this is one of them. This is frustrating. This isn't some patch notes. These are very big things to miss because they affect tons of builds. And honestly, at this point, I expect more mods per season. You need to add more armor mods per season, because if you're going to take this route with nerfing a lot of combinations currently set, dude, just add more mods then. Add more mods to increase different things we can do, because this is not it. It's, oh man, I'm angry. I am angry that this is what's going on. This week of Destiny has not been fun for me because Defiance was, sorry, disappointment. I'm very angry about that. Spoiler for my next video, but I don't speak pleasantly about it. I don't like being this negative either. I'm a very positive person with games in general. Like, I understand game development is not easy at all. And I don't want to give the developers crap, in this case. Like, I don't think they deserve crap. But at the same time, man, this isn't acceptable. I'm going to voice my opinion. As a player who has thousands of hours in your franchise, this is not it. But let's see how things go with these changes, if they truly are going to decimate Strand. I think they are, at least for me, with the way my builds are. I think Warlock Strand should be fine because of, threadlings and tangles and, the nonsense you get there. But besides that, let's see how things go. But let me know your thoughts on these small patch notes that they missed. I don't think they're small at all. There was other stuff, but I don't think that was really important to talk about. It wasn't crazy. I mean, some people might get hurt by like the fighting lion stuff, but yeah, we'll see what things happen. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys enjoy this video, at least enjoy my rant or whatever information I gave you guys. Definitely drop this video a like, helps this video a ton. If you guys also want more content from me, definitely hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified for when I drop more content. That's all I got for this one. I'm gonna go probably play with some more Destiny. Challenge it here, and I'm out.